My name is Finch. I'm a senior lecturer here in the Department of Nursing, and I've worked at MMU for the last, since 2004, part-time and now full-time for the last few years. Traditionally, we assess the nurses using either essays or presentations, and the assessment of the clinical skills is normally assessed within clinical practice by mentors. We wanted to assess their skills using a different method. So we assess their clinical skills here in a situation, an environment like this, which would be a high fidelity environment with this mannequin breathing and with all his observations and the alarms beeping. And the nurses will come in, they will be given a scenario.
Okay, Jed, you're working as a staff nurse on an orthopaedic ward and you've been asked to come and review this patient called Sean.
They will be asked to repeat that scenario back.
So we've got a chap called Sean, who's 31, who had a pair of his left patellar tendon.
And then they will work through that scenario, and they will make decisions about that patient's care and decide what they need to do.
Sean, hello. My name's Jed, I'm one of the staff nurses on this ward. I thought I'd come say hello to you and say how you've been doing.
I'm so thirsty.
You're feeling thirsty at the moment, are you?
They will go through a full assessment on that patient, and we go through airway, breathing, circulation, assess the level of consciousness, and have a good look at them top to toe. And they have to go through and make a full assessment and decide what they're going to do and come up with a management plan as well. That will take about 10 to 15 minutes for them to go through and do that. And they will be assessed using criterion reference criteria, a tick box, if they are safe and if we think they should pass or not based on that. Are they a safe practitioner? Are they competent? And that will be the first part of that assessment. We decided to give them 20 minutes after they'd done this assessment to go away and think about what they'd done and why they had done it. We told them the questions we were going to ask them beforehand. We gave them 5 questions. I think the first one related to their understanding of the patient condition and the pathophysiology behind that condition, so they made sure they had the underpinning knowledge. And then the subsequent questions asked them about why they made certain decisions. It allowed us to probe their knowledge, ask them about their evidence base, underpin their decision making, and probe their critical thinking. Were they thinking critically about it? Why did they make those decisions? What were the professional issues involved? And how did they evaluate what had happened? And they had about 20-25 minutes of questioning, 5 questions, 2 tutors sat together, and we went through and asked them these questions, and the outcome was very good. The feedback from the students was generally very good. They felt that it was assessing them doing the job, which is what they liked. Some of the comments, and there was, I think, out of the 11 students, 9 fed back on it, and there's probably about 4 or 5 comments saying that it was better than an essay. They preferred it to an essay because they were able to elaborate and discuss what was going on, and they were able to be in this environment, in this context, so that worked really well for them. I don't think it should be a standalone. I think we also need to have people who can write well, and we also have people who can do presentations and communicate that way. But I think as part of the overall assessment strategy, I think it's has many benefits really. So from those point of views, I see it being it was a eureka moment for us. That's what it was.